Thank you.
Alright, we're just going to start off with a few questions from me, and then we're going to take questions from you guys. Suze is going to stand in the middle of this aisle to speak with you first, and then we're going to do questions with you. So, each one is one. Alright, just wanted to start easy on you.
Please do. Any warm up?
Do you see Draco Malfoy as a villain in the sixth movie? Or actually in any of them?
Not really. I mean, I know he's really the embodiment of evil in many respects at Hogwarts, but I just think he's had real poor parental guidance. You know, I think it's true. I think Harry and Draco are pretty similar. He's just had Hagrid and Dumbledore, and I've had Bellatrix and Lucius. So yeah. I think deep down Draco actually wants to be a good guy. He just has never had the opportunity. Really, bless him. I feel kind of bad.
How is it working with Jason Isaacson, Alan Rickman, and the rest of the
cast? A lot of the ladies love Alan Rickman and Jason. Yeah, they're great guys, they really are. Alan often gets misread for his dry wit. He's very, not glum, but certainly very dry, but he's very funny. And Jason is a barrel of laughs. He's a very funny guy, and he snaps like that into his evil mode very quickly, so that's always fun to see, man. Great fun.
Any stories about working with them on set?
Yeah, too many. Jason's great because usually when they roll cameras and they say rolling and action, and everyone shut up and stuff. Everyone gets quiet, and everyone's sort of. Usually the actors take a moment to have a deep breath in and get into character and stuff. And Jason is telling you a story about the time he got arrested when he was 15 or something like this, about how he stole a car. Or he's telling you a story, and the director says, "Okay, and action." And he literally, so he was telling you this, and he goes, "Boom," and he turns into this evil buck, and he goes, "You little shit." So he really turns horrible just with a click of a switch. It's quite freaky to watch it now, but yeah, I love a lot of Jason. He's a great guy.
Working on Harry Potter compared to the earlier one that you know?
Yeah, it seemed comparable really. Obviously, we had no idea when we started Harry Potter that it was going to be, we were still going to be here 10 years on doing more, so that would be the main difference. It's amazing, every year we kind of expect it to die down a little bit, but every year it seems to get more and more hype every year, so big thank you to everyone who's supporting the film.
I wondered if you had seen the shorts, the Potter puppet panels?
I have seen a few YouTube videos, yeah. Believe it or not, actually in between takes, one of the things we do like to do is have a laugh at these things. Thanks to the iPhone now, these things are very watchable. So the first assistant director and I reckon have a good laugh. There's a musical, isn't there, as well? Yeah, and puppets, yeah, we've seen a lot.
Are you upset that Draco never made it into a Potter panels episode?
I'm kind of glad he didn't. I'm very happy that they left me out of that one, to be fair. I'm worried I'm tempting fate by saying it now. They're going to make me in my own one now. Fingers crossed, not saying.
Like, to get into the headspace for that final scene with Dumbledore. Spoiler alert!
That was kind of difficult for me. It's very difficult to work with those actors when they're so good. It's right, you've got to pinch yourself to remind yourself to stay in character. A big credit to David Yates really for getting me in the mind frame for doing that sort of thing. But I don't know really. Michael Gambon is such a joker. I mean, I'm amazed at how amazing he is on film because he just doesn't seem to take anything seriously, doesn't remember his lines, doesn't have a clue what's going on. He was asking me at the end of it, who actually kills me? And I was like, it's Snape. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun for those guys. They're almost too relaxed. You've got to remind yourself to be a little bit more professional.
Any thoughts about the difference between book 6 and movie 6?
I try to keep myself separate. I mean, obviously, you read the books as soon as they come out, because it's impossible not to, really. You get very excited about what you're going to be shooting. But once you've read the book, I kind of put it down and then just pick up the script, and as and when they've written it, and just pretty much stick to that. I know there's a few fans out there that you know, they see the differences between the films and the books, and it has received some criticism, but it's a 2.5-hour film. It's made for all ages. It's kind of tricky to fit every single specific detail into the film. So I think they just try and do the best they can. Really.
Any plans to go to university or are you in school then?
Yeah, I'm not in education as we speak. I've always wanted to. I've kind of used doing the films as an excuse not for going on with education. And then Emma and Dan have got like 9 A stars in their A levels, so that just really blew that out of the water for me. They make me look terrible. Yeah, one day I'd like to do it. One day. Maybe in the States. I've had an opportunity to go to is it Boulder, Colorado? Yeah. I really want to go there actually. I spent a few months, a few weeks there last year. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, hopefully one day.
Had you read all of the books prior to filming your first film?
This was something that my publicist was very angry at me for saying early on in the film. But no, I was the only cast or crew member, I think, that had no recollection of what was going on at all. Yeah, no, it's true. I remember for the first open auditions, because of course they had every Harry Potter fan in the country. They lined us up, and Chris Columbus was asking each one of us what scene you were looking forward to seeing in the book going into the film. And getting halfway through, I thought, oh my god, man, I've never read the book, I have no idea what I'm going to say. So the guy next to me was like, oh, I love the goblins and Gringotts and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, man. I love those goblins. And Chris Columbus knew straight away that I had never read the book, and I think he had a little laugh to himself, so that helped me.
How did you get cast for Draco Malfoy? Were you in an audition?
Yeah, it was a very long-winded audition, as you can imagine. It was Harry for the first 4 or 5 times. Dyed my hair brown, scar on the forehead, fake glasses. Then Rupert, ginger hair. Sorry, Rupert Ron. Sorry, I get confused with the two. Sorry. Yeah, then they dyed my hair ginger for that one. And this time people at school were wondering what the hell was going on. And then they dyed it blonde, man. I've all cut, to finish it off. So, yeah, I didn't get, finally went for Draco. I think Chris Columbus was keen to use me, but just didn't know quite where to get me in. So he chose me to be the evil little one, so yeah. I roll with that, yeah. Why not?
Draco, so how do you feel about the evolution of his character from one to...
Yeah, it's been great, really. I think I was terrified before shooting this film because it's such a different approach to the character. He's always been very, I was about to say two-dimensional, but even one-dimensional in years previous. It's just been a sort of slimy bully, whereas this year he's sort of given a bit more of a meaty task in hand. So thanks to David again, David Yates really got me through it. I was petrified before we started shooting that I wasn't going to be up to the task, much like Draco. I never thought of that. It's quite ironic. Yeah, so a lot of nervousness before filming, but about halfway through I felt confident in it, and David again was very complimentary and helped me through it, so credit to him, I think.
Any future plans post-Potter?
Yeah, plenty. I mean, the last Half-Blood Prince has really provoked a massive passion for film that I didn't really have so much before. I always loved doing it, but I didn't realise it was the thing I wanted to do for the rest of my life, whereas now I'm 100%. This is what I want to do with my life, whether it's in front of the camera, behind it, writing, reading, whatever. I think filmmaking is a beautiful job, so I hope I'm lucky enough to carry on.